Hello and welcome to episode 3 of my Minecraft Feed the Beast monster tutorial series. This episode is going to be on making our first mine so we can find some lava and gather the metals we are going to need in order to automate our world. Because whilst mining and chopping down trees and farming and everything else that you can do in Minecraft is fun, it is nice to have a way to automate it, because by automating things, not only does it give us a chance to use our brains and come up with some wonderful creations, but also it makes life a lot simpler. Because, for example, while you're off adventuring, your mine, your quarry or your apparatus, whatever it is machinery wise, whether it's your tree farm or your food farm, it's doing its work for you automatically. Anyway, so here we are. You'll see in episode 1 I built this rudimentary little base going down. Basically what I will do with this eventually is extend this one side, so I've got a double doors here at the beginning, at the entrance, which is good for if I decide to keep animals down under the ground, or I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with that. All of this area out here, you'll see I'm going to fill in all of the water with earth, so this will all be flat and good. So I can start to build animal pens and a tinker's construct area and start to lay it out, but that's all future. Over there you see there's a rubber tree. We'll be getting to rubber eventually. For now, let's go into the little base that I've started. Notice I've extended the walls out a little bit, so it's a little bit bigger, and I've also put in the chest. That's what I normally do. I will drill couple of tiles out and bury the chest in the floor. That way it's easier and out of our way. We can even walk over it, so that's handy. Okay, first thing I want to mention was that I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode how to bring up the waypoints screen. To bring up the waypoints, you press the C key. The C key will allow you then to, by pressing that, brings up this window, so it allows you to put in a name for your waypoint, and it's a cool way for setting up different areas. Like if you find an oil, a load of oil, you can set a waypoint for it. We've already done one for our base. The X key brings up the big map, and remember the F7 key will show you whether mobs can spawn or not. Yellow means that they can spawn randomly. Red means they will spawn as soon as it's dark. Or red means they can spawn at any time. Yellow means they can only spawn when it's night time. Okay, we're now going to start then our mine. So what I will need to do is make a iron pickaxe. So let's grab 3 iron. Now, I don't know how to lay out this series. I can't go into too much detail for fear of the episodes taking too long before we achieve anything. But I also do not want to presume that you're all experts that are watching this series. Some of you may be just watching for fascination about how I particularly go about going through Minecraft. Some of you may be new to Minecraft, hard to believe, but there will still be people that are new to Minecraft. So I want to try and cater, I want to try and lay out this series where I at least try and show you how to do things at least once. Once I've shown you once, then I can skip doing that again and do it off camera. But there we are. So here's a full set of tools that we need. So we got a weapon, just a crude stone sword, a stone pickaxe, stone axe for the trees, stone shovel, and an iron pickaxe. I normally make 3 stone pickaxes because you're going to see as we drill this mine through that we're going to go through a lot of pickaxes. So we'll start it here. No particular reason. I just want to keep it. I want to keep it in the middle of the room to start with. Now notice that's nice that we've got a bit of iron. I am getting lucky with this. Okay, so let's now put in a couple of, let's put dirt there. And what I will be doing is like I done at the entrance, building a set of stairs. Ah, right, it's night time now. I always build my bed as far away from the entrance as possible. That way, if there are creatures that spawn, although remember, what we said to do was to go around the whole local area around us, putting down torches, which is what I've done. So if I come outside, you'll notice you can't see no yellow on the ground because there's torches everywhere. I went mad, mad with torches all around me. So that's what you want to do, because then it keeps it pretty safe for you. Yeah, we want to hunt monsters, but not yet, not till we're strong enough. So let's keep going. You'll see the way I lay out my mine is 2 wide, like so. And I'm going to drill down to a dangerous depth. Now diamonds will start to appear at level 11. When you get to level 11, how do we know what level we're at? Well, if you press the F3 key, it brings up these statistics. Now on the left, can you see the X, Y, Z coordinates? Well, the Y coordinate is telling us how deep we are. So we're currently at 58. So what I'm going to do, let's dig out another bit, dig a bit deeper. Now watch the Y coordinate as we go down 1 level. There you go, see it's gone from 58 to 57. Now I drill down to the depth of 7. Yes, I know that's silly, the height of folly, because yes, there's a good chance lava's going to end up falling on my head. But, you know, for entertainment purposes, what can be more entertainment than watching the gamester getting fried by lava? I don't mind dying a few times. Well, I always die, so why not die for you? Right, okay, so let's drop down another level, because this is what we're going to do. We're going to keep dropping down until we hit 7. Now don't worry, in future I won't be showing you spending ages mining again, because I realise a lot of you won't be here just to watch me hit blocks out. But because I haven't done a mine before in front of you, I thought I would show you at least once. And also it's handy because we're getting some valuable resources. And yes, gather them as you go, especially the coal. Coal is invaluable, because whilst chopping down trees is great and turning it into charcoal, you can't beat just simply having coal to make your torches with, and for later crafting in fact. So I'm just going to quickly mine out. Notice I'm not worrying about the reds appearing on the ground around me, because I'll be filling all this in. This is not a part of our mine. This is just for getting that bit of coal. Right, now that we got the coal, what I'll do is, let's finish. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So it's that way I was coming down. So we will simply put that there, that there. We've got that one down. Keep drilling this bit out. Okay, now always remember, don't leave any reds, you know, the red crosses on the floor. That means mobs can spawn, monsters can spawn. So always have plenty of torches with you. Off camera, because I didn't want to waste your time watching me chop loads of trees, I was doing lots of chopping of trees, and so made a load of torches. So that's preparation for doing this mine. Now it might be as we go down we will hit lava sooner rather than later. Doesn't matter, that's handy in fact, because we need lava to start our Tinker's Construct. There are so many different mods and so many different ways to go. I'm going to try and show you a nice simple way, a nice casual, easy way to progress in Minecraft. No stress, just pure fun and enjoyment. And what that means is we will be using the most economical way of the fuel and power to start with. And As we gather more resources and can make more complex machinery, I will be showing you some wonderful ways to get huge amounts of power and energy. But to start with, we will start right at the beginning. And I'm actually going to start with the Survivalist's engine, which in my opinion is the best way to start and get power. You see, we're going through them pickaxes, but as soon as we find some gems, we're going to get a gemmed pickaxe. So we'll still go through lots of pickaxes, but at a slower rate, which is good, because you don't want to watch me keep making pickaxes. That won't be for a good series. So I want to try and spend as little time as I can wasting your time and maximise your time by showing you how to do interesting things. Okay, so let's carry on drilling. Now, when I get to about Y30, what I will do is I will put some stairs in. In fact, how far? We're a little way down. In fact, let's show you now, because I don't know how long the timer's going to last. It always seems to be when I play these games that are so much fun, the timer just whizzes by and it goes off. So just in case we run out of time, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Except I come across a load of iron. Okay, right, so what I mean is I'll usually have about, let's see, 1, 2, the stairs will go there. I'll have 3 spaces flat and then continue. See, what I'm doing here is, if I put a couple of stairs in just to show you, okay, so stairs will go all the way back up there, but what I've done here is I've allowed myself a bit of flat space to create a room on either side, so I can create 2 huge areas either side for doing other things that I want to do. If I do, I'm not sure I will, but just to allow myself that option, I will then make the stairs carry on a bit further along. I'm glad I did that, because here is some lead. Now, with this series, it might take me a little while to get into this, so bear with me if any of these episodes seem a little slow. It's only because we don't have the resources at the moment. But as we progress, you'll see we get busy with all sorts of contraptions. As for the mods, I'm going to go through as many mods in this pack as I can. And yes, I'm going to cover Mistcraft, and I'm going to show you how wonderful that mod is. Thank you to Lady Nalo for your comment. I do enjoy Mistcraft very much, so I will be doing a thorough tutorial on using Mistcraft. I haven't got a clue how many episodes are going to be in this series, but obviously if no one watches, the series will go the natural way. But so far it's looking good. It's looking like a few people are interested, which is good. I'm sure the more Minecraft episodes I get made, the more people will come and join us, and we'll be a big happy family in Minecraft. Okay, so we're starting to find copper, although copper is found from the top level. I didn't have to get to Y44 to find copper, but you know what, we'll grab it whenever we see it. Oh, we can hear some zombies. Now, I never stand on top of a tile and then mine it out, because whenever I've done that, I then land on lava. Oh, we found some silver. Wow, that's good. And here's our first gem, sapphire. So we'll definitely take them. Wow, looks like we hit a little hoard of ores. Okay, right. So what way was I going? This way. Okay, so what we'll do now is I'll fill that in. And keep going. Yeah, so remember the important keys for you to start with when you start playing Minecraft are the X key to bring up the map, the C key to bring up waypoints. There was another key as well I wanted to tell you about. Oh yeah, so actually for the waypoints, possibly the M key, M for Mike, the M key, and it brings up your waypoints and the config. So a lot of people prefer this to just bringing up the actual waypoint window. So if you do the M key, it gives you all the options. If you do the C key, of course, we exit that. The C key just takes you straight to the waypoints. Okay. The next key is the F7 key, which you need in order to turn on to see where mobs can spawn. And lastly, the other key I use is the F3 key for showing what level we're at, which is something else you need to know. So there we are, there's the important keys. If as I discover or think more become relevant, I will share them with you. For now, we are spelunking. Okay, so we know there's a crystal nearby and it is giving us this haste buff. I can always do a bit of haste, always nice. We can hear water. So there's some water there, so I'm going to drill into that pretty soon, I'm guessing. Okay, we have to use the iron pick, I think, on the cinnabar. Well, we're at Y36 now. So we're slowly getting to 7, which is where we want to be at. I wish I could do this faster. I wish I could pause it. I don't have a pause option, so we have no choice but to watch me mining down. But like I say, I shan't do this again. Make you have to endure watching me mine. It's only the first time for doing this mine, so you get the idea of how I lay it out. Remember, there's no right way, there's no wrong way, there is only your fun way of doing it. Whatever way pleases you, because it might be you decide that you like your mines 3 wide or 1 wide. It's however you want to do it, however you want to have a bit of fun. The idea of me doing this series is just to give you another way of doing things, should you not be doing them that way. Not saying that you have to do them that way, I'm just saying it's an option for you. Now when we start to get lots of resources, then we can start to have a real load of fun. Because I can show you how I lay out my lava tanks and my tanks for oil and tanks for sludge, tanks for, oh, there's many tanks that I use in actual fact. But of course, before all of that, I need to drill down to a nice deep level. I wonder if I shall show you me dying in lava this episode. There's a good possibility of that. In fact, now that I've found iron, I should just stick to my iron pickaxe because it'll be quicker. I really don't want that timer to go yet. Okay, you'll see we're at Y28, we're getting there, slow but sure. Excellent, another bit of iron. Actually a load of iron. Again, that's really cool. Right, what we'll do, lock that off. And continue on. Now I'm hoping to get to the level 7 so I can show you what I then do. If not, if the alarm timer does go, then I'll simply do it and show you what I've done in the next episode. I want to try and steer clear of doing that, but I guess I've got no choice. I can't make a 60-minute episode on Minecraft. I think that would be, well, I haven't got the internet speed anymore to do that. But 30 minutes is good enough. I'm at Y24 now, so we are nearly there. Maybe I'll let the timer go a little over if it goes before I reach 7. Okay, I will stop mining these other resources and just head for level 7. Oh, stick to my quick pickaxe. I can always gather this iron later on. Well, we've been lucky with the lava so far, but I think I can hear some. Okay, let's put another torch. Right, okay. I'm imagining there is a big cave here because I can hear all sorts of monsters around me. In fact, it's all well and good me using my quick pickaxe, but if it breaks, I'm going to be without one to do the difficult ores. Ah, there's the lava. Right, okay, so what we're going to have to do, now that we've found the lava, is we will switch to using rock instead of dirt. Oh, I didn't even realise my pocket was full up. So we'll switch to dirt. I'll keep the dirt as opposed to the other stuff. And now we're going to tread carefully around the lava till we can get down to its level. Okay, must put a torch because I don't want a monster spawning on my head while I'm on top of this lava. But that's very good. We found some lava, so Tinker's construct is going to be, we're going to be able to do that sooner rather than later. And we're at Y14, so we're nearly where I want to be for this episode. Anyway, let's keep going down and try and avoid this lava. And what I will do is build a side shaft that goes to the lava to give me access to it, because we will be needing lava. And it looks like it's a nice load of lava as well. As they say, a mother load. Okay, so we're at 12. Let's keep going. Let's put a torch in. Okay, now because that lava's here and it's nearly on this level, I believe. Let's just check. Oops, so yeah. It's on this level. What I will do is I will carry on the downward spiral a bit further along, because I want to make a passage just at this level. What we're at, Y11. Y11, remember, is where diamonds will start. So at this depth, you will find very rarely diamonds. The deeper you go, the more chance you've got of finding the diamonds. So that's why I'm going to take us to 7. Okay, so steers will be there, and we'll have 3 flat spaces and carry on here. Hopefully my pickaxe will last long enough. Okay, what are we at? In fact, I carry a crafting station with me just for that purpose, and I advise you carry one as well with you. That way if your pickaxes break, then it's not such a big deal, because you can just simply make more. If you press the left shift key and left click, it will put them straight into your pocket, saving you having to, oh, my pockets are full. Well, I can't waste time going back up to the surface, so what I will do is just drop stuff. No, I didn't want that back. I want to pick up my, there we go. Right, okay, so let's carry on. We are nearly there. 3 more to go. Now, as soon as I've gone past that stage of 11, things become very dangerous, because obviously lava is now all around me above my head, and you'll have to have quick reflexes at this level. So if the lava starts pouring in, it will be a quick and painful death. But who can resist a bit of redstone, because it is so useful. Okay, so right, let's fill that in. Always fill in the gaps, otherwise it means wasting torches. And 1 more level to go, and then we're there at Y7. Okay, so here's our Y7. This is where we will be doing all of our mining. Now, the first thing to do, once you hit the bottom, once you get to Y7, then you obviously want to do your stairs all the way back up, like so. What I will be doing down here, I will be going to making a passage to the lava, and down here I'm going to split off in 4 different directions, and I'm going to stay at Y7. Obviously if there's diamonds in the ground that I see, then I will be mining down to them. But what I will do, in each direction, I will make a passage 2 wide, like this. And each direction will go north, south, east and west. For going back towards our base, what I will do, I will drill out this way a few tiles, and then head like so. Right, so there's our 4 directions that we're going to go. Now, that's only a blast resistance 6, so I'm not worried about losing that one. That's what I wanted. Eventually we're going to get onto using uranium to build a nuclear reactor, and to see how big an explosion we can actually make. For now though, we will be gathering lots and lots of resources and using weaker sources for power. I mean, that's a long way off a nuclear reactor, because there's lots of other mods I want to show off with the different power sources available, so you can have an option, a choice of what ones you want to use. Actually, let's go check out that lava, shall we? I think the timer's just about to go. So we know there's lava here, and we're going to find it. Oh, there's the timer. Right, okay, so we've got our mine done. We've got it down to the level we want. The reason we've gone to level 7 is the best chance for finding diamonds. Yes, increased risk of getting burnt up by lava, but then that will just add to the fun and excitement of it. I will not keep you mining with me any longer. I will simply drill out the 4 directions to try and gather the resources. On the subject of gathering resources, you will need 12 diamonds to get started on what we're going to be doing. Our first objective, okay, in the next episode, our objective will be the quickest way we can double our ores, because at the moment, heating the ores in the furnace, we're only getting a 1-for-1 ratio. That's our first objective, to double our ores and to get the power to power the machine that's going to double our ores. Then what we're going to head for doing is getting to a quarry as quick as we can, so we don't have to keep mining for the resources. Anyway, you're going to see as we go along and this series progresses. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. I hope you've enjoyed this episode on creating our first mine. Sorry if it's a bit boring for some of you, but it's something we have to do. Goodbye.